Leo, this is going to be your August love reading. Sorry it's coming out so late. I am working on mid-August too, so don't worry, those will come out too. Oh, 2 cards came out. So we have the Hierophant, the World in the reverse. Oh my, something's unresolved. Closure maybe. We have the Lovers. These are major arcanas. What's this one? 3 of Wands. Delays in something. Delays, feeling some setbacks. 3 of Swords. 9 of Swords. There's something kind of like pops out of nowhere. We have 6 of Cups. But the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords are coming out. The 3 of Swords is telling me that there's a possible reconciliation. Is that how you say it? Reconnect. But the 9 of Swords is saying that something's in the mind. Like there's a lot of anxiety or worry, or there was, because something feels out of alignment. This is a type of energy like, did they even care anyways? Because how could somebody leave the door open like this, right? The Lovers is showing that there's a separation, there's a disconnect, there's a disharmony. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I wait? Should I not? The Hierophant is more about like, I know this doesn't align with me. I know this person is like, you know something about this. Like, you know this person's not aligned with you. You know that they don't really fit into your goals and future. Like they must have already showed you something. They showed you heartbreak. They showed you some type of mistrust. But now it's like, why is it still open? So let's see. Let's see what's going on. Let me just shuffle this one more time. These are called the Soul Cards Tarot, by the way. And people keep asking me about this deck. I don't remember the name. Maybe I should take a picture on a chat or something. Maybe they can like the name again, because I got these a while ago. Oh, they are super cute though. I really like them. I love the color. All right. Let's see. Queen of Swords. You're coming in as the Queen of Swords. You see clear. You already made a decision here, Leo. Okay, like this is what I'm saying. Like you already made the decision. This person in the 9 of Cups, they desire you? The challenge is they're in their head. That's the challenge. Okay, I see it now. Okay, so we're mostly going to talk about your person because that's what it is. I get your energy more up here about like what's impacting like the whole situation with your energy too. But the Queen of Swords is you seeing super clear. Like you already know how this person works, how they operate. Like you know the ins and outs, their face expressions, what that means behind it. Like you got it. Or when they smirk, like you see it. Okay, you got this person's body language down. You got when you know that they flare their nose or their nostrils when they lie. Okay, like you know this person. Okay, but they're in their head, so they may not see as clear as you about you, like how you do with them, because they're in their head. Like you know, like this person's not probably going to be in your future. Probably not going to really, But I feel like they're waiting. So there's something about waiting. They're thinking about investing. You are their desire. You are their wish. But their limited mindset, whatever's keeping them stuck, it's a fear. Okay? It's a fear. It's causing them to, it's hard, like they're blinded by something with the 2 of Swords. This is an avoidance. They can't move forward because there's an avoidance here. So the 6 of Swords is like trying to move forward in tarot, okay, with the boat and the kid, and sometimes in some tarot pictures, they show the guy rowing out of, rocky waters. But here I'm seeing that these 6 swords are blocked, okay? So there's no movement still in their energy because of their own mind. That's why things are not being said. That's why there's no closure. That's why this person doesn't know which way to go. What they want to do is take action. Okay, what they want to do is have you kind of come to them in a way too, because they feel too intimidated too. I feel like even with a new beginning, because I feel like the reason why they desire you in the first place is because there's still passion there. They want to know, Will this person reject me? Because the moon just came out and I was about to say it before I even saw it, even though I flipped it. I was looking elsewhere. The moon came out. They're confused. Okay, you are confusing them. So you must have, I'm getting like the energy of like you giving this person multiple chances just by how much you know them now. Are you dealt with this person? Are people like them? Okay. See, judgment is here, a judgment call, a choice. See, you have all the tools to make something work. There is disappointment. There is sadness here that was involved. You already, again, with the Magician, you already know everything. But there is some type of awakening. To see the Seven of Pentacles in their thoughts too, it's like they're waiting. They know they have invested a lot, but they think like, should they invest? Will you invest? I feel like you're still their wish. We're going to clarify. I feel like this person thinks about you a lot. Two of Wands. You're not taking action. Yeah, you don't need to take action. No. You're just like, why? There's no point to. Okay, yeah. I don't really see you taking action. Yeah, because you feel like they're going to lie anyways and you're not going to believe what they're going to say. If you even say something to them. The reason why I feel like you don't really have the urge to reach out anymore is because you already know the game and what they're going to say. Okay, you don't feel like they're going to be genuine. Like there's something there where you just know. But there's some that they deserve that. Like you see that. But I'm understanding though why you feel like you need it. Like Ash, I see very clearly. I know what's going on. But why do I still feel this way? Because this person still views you as an opportunity. They feel like you are a missed opportunity, that you guys had a tower moment. This person's waiting on you. That's probably why they're going through a tower because you're walking away. They feel you disappearing. And you know what? I feel they're not taking action either, but they're feeling it. So even though if you went silent on this person or you're not talking to this person anymore and you're okay like going through life and you're learning how to manage the emotion and it's been a while or even a short period of time, they are starting to feel that. They know that they are starting to believe that maybe there's no coming back at all. And the tower is hitting them. They are in a tower moment. This is not waiting in peace. This is waiting in complete torture. Eight of Swords. Things are not moving. We have the Three of Cups. It could be overindulging, distractions, a lot of heaviness here. You know, they're being still. They're in their head. They don't really know what to do. I feel like this situation is stuck and this person's creating more of a mess for themselves. And they're still waiting for that opportunity from you. And it's not coming. And they're thinking that time with the Temperance card will pass, or time with something will happen. But the Wheel is saying that things are stuck and out of your control, basically, with the Wheel of Fortune. But yeah, it's the Divine. This person's not shifting. They're not going within. Their fear of change, their fear of rejection. It's like they'll know the door is open if you come to them, and then they'll feel comfortable to talk back to you, like talk to you again. But they're too scared to make the first move because of how you're acting different. So even though you deserve whatever it is that they should give to you, they're in a tower. They're already kind of messing up their life in a way. So if you're thinking like this person's getting away with stuff, they're not. They're creating a mess. Everything's going up in flames internally, even externally. They still desire you. You were their wish. Okay. But they're in a very karmic cycle. This is what they do. But with you, it's like very different, because how they're still waiting, nothing's changing in their life. Ace of Wands, and that's the reality. That's the reality. Yeah. Yep, injustice. That's what you're feeling. There's no justice. Things don't feel fair. They don't feel balanced. Yeah, because this person is so this is their karma. Okay, they're serving it, but it's not breaking them. It's like they're trying to survive in their own mess. They're trying to bridges are being burned. There could be people that they go to that won't say no to them and keep giving. There could be so many things that could be not having this tower completely collapse to where they should have some type of change within their life or some type of an awakening. What's happening is that they're continuing these patterns and cycles, and they're exhausting themselves out. But this has been a while. Okay, this feels like this person, like what Spirit's trying to tell you, like this person has been in a pattern since before, like before they could even remember. They probably don't even know how they get stuck or why they're in it. They're just in it. It could be, I'm not really seeing like too much of the devil here, but it's not a pattern that can be easily broken, or they would have done it already. This person thinks about you all the time. They plan so many times about scenarios in their head on how they, on what they can say and what they can do, but they feel you will get defensive. Like everything they plan to do or say, they feel like you will get defensive or you will reject them. Like they feel like they can't say nothing. Like they can't even tell you like anything they say or do is not going to work with you because you're the Queen of Swords. So even if they write that message that you want them to write, they're going to feel like that's not going to do anything. He or she is going to see right through it. Like that's what I mean. Like this person feels so defeated and they feel they need to protect themselves, but it doesn't mean they're not planning. There's like they're waiting for the right time, but there's no right time because everything they want to say you're going to see right through or you won't believe. Yeah, they're already feeling defeated. They may try to message. I do feel like this person wants to, but it's not going to do anything. Maybe for like a temporary time it will, but not the whole time. Okay. We have the Sun, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, see, this person wants to message you. They feel you leaving emotionally. You're their sun, and they don't feel happy. They don't. They're curious about you. They have questions too. But they're in the wrong here. And it's hard. they're kind of foolish. It's kind of like they're scared, they scare easily. They want things to come to balance, but yeah. All right, Two of Swords, the World. There we go. The World's coming out, so something's closing out. We have the Two of Swords coming in the reverse. We have the Page of Coins, the King of Swords, and the reverse. But yeah, so all I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of denial, there's a lot of avoidance, and then now there's pressure building, and something has to give. And that's what you're feeling here, and that's where the closure comes from, because they can't avoid something anymore. All right, so let's get the outcome. The Hangman. The Knight of Coins. All right. Sorry, guys. The Hangman's coming in. So all I can tell you right now is that there is something that I feel like you are surrendering. There is a changed perspective and things start feeling stable again. Something here is needing to be revealed. They're coming from a tower. It's like they can't take it anymore. Like everything's catching up to them. They think that they can avoid something, but you're divine. And regardless of the outcome on where this goes, if you surrender this person, they can't hold something in anymore. So eventually it's going to explode. I mean, yeah, because this person's trying to make things work. Yeah, see, oh my gosh, I tried to run from this connection, but my soul craves you. This is that energy. This person really tried to run. They tried to distract. They tried to do everything they can. They try to go back to their patterns on what worked before with other people. So there's something about you that they're not able to do that with. All right. I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. So people react differently. People, you know, they're like, it may not make sense for you, but it makes sense for them because this is their coping mechanism. You are the love of my life. I can see myself with you long term. There was someone interfering. I feel like this person tries to distract more than anything. They don't make the best decisions. You are always on my mind. I can see myself with you long term. So basically this person, very short term energy. This is probably whatever you think it is. Or it could be other people, family, friends, people not being real with them, just telling them everything they want to hear, or, you know, but deep and down, this person can tell them a whole, like whatever they want to say about you, but they know who you are deep down inside and what you gave to them. And that's what's boiling in them, is that there's something about you that maybe they don't say that with their friends or family, how they truly feel, but they know deep inside. And that's why it's like things are about to freaking explode. And it comes in like, it feels like out of nowhere. Okay. Moving on. I feel like we both need to go our separate ways for a while. See, it's not like for a while, like we both need to go. Yeah. So this person thought it wasn't going to be forever. They thought that they can leave and come back. You know, we just need to separate for a little bit, you know? Well, now they're having regrets, right? Because you're the person who they can see long-term with. They're the person that you show them stability. You know that though already. I know that I want you in my future. I'm working on making the proper plan. It's like, yeah, because it's pause, surrender, and letting go, new perspectives. Like there's no more delays. Things start moving in the outcome once this happens. Everything. Like you finally can let go. But I feel like it's inevitable. It's gonna happen. It's just not in your timing. I wish I could fix things between us. I act like I don't care, but deep down I really do. So let's go ahead and get the let's get the advice. What a strong message there. You're cared for. You are supported by your angels. You see those wings? There's a man in the wheelchair here. We have elders. But you're supported. It's basically saying like through the hardship, we're here. We're holding your hand. We'll get you there. Think of others. Purify your intentions. You got more angel wings. I like that. Judgment. A judgment is made. Save your money. Save your money. You're loving. You deserve love. Call a truce. Get back to basics. Okay. So, I mean, what I'm seeing, this person's going through a tower. They are in a tower. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. But fear is a really big thing. It does keep people from, like, okay, so for instance, one more thing for somebody. This person didn't give you that message or that closure that you wanted. Sometimes people intentionally leave the door open. They don't want to mess up nothing. They rather just keep it as it is. than saying their goodbyes to cut you out of their life. Sometimes they just leave it open. Even though I don't see you doing that, I do see this happening. They thought that you would be back by now. They thought that they can just go ahead and just do what they wanted and that they can run from it. Now their soul, though, cannot hide it. So it's like this energy that's being, like them being avoidant, avoiding stuff, not addressing things, acting in this way that they think that they can handle it. It's all being suppressed in their emotions. That's why they're having tower moments. They could be exploding on people, getting upset with people, being impulsive because of the suppression. Okay? Them suppressing these emotions. Is it suppression? Yeah, suppressing these emotions. So I would just think in a different way about that too, because not everything is kind of like how we see it all the time. But yeah, there is something where something does come in where it does let go. You do let go. I feel it's around like, I don't know, I'm doing like, right now it's mid-August and I'm going to do mid-readings. I'm going to try to get them all out in the next couple of days. But like, this feels kind of like any minute now. Things could only be suppressed for too long before it explodes. So I hope this message did help. And if it did, please like, subscribe, follow, and comment. And I will see you guys very soon. God bless.